So explain that to us one more time, dude.
I went on a trip. I don't know how long I was gone, but I had a good time. First thing I did is I hopped a ship to the moon. Looked around. I was like, what the fuck is going on out here?
You missed the part of snorting pixie dust.
I was getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
So, as I was, walking around the moon by myself, because nobody fucking goes there. I don't know why. But as I picked up the Chinese flag, some dust fell off it. And it was fairy pixie dust. And I was flying off to Jupiter, jumping around the rings. I flew around them, other planets, and I went to Saturn, and I wondered why Jupiter stole Saturn's rings. So I had to go investigate. And then we ended up taking a detour, because we were all like, our mind was expanded on this pixie dust. So we turned and went the other way and went to the Milky Way. Got us a milkshake. And then once we got the milkshake, we ended up going out to Uranus. That place stunk. So we had to take off out of there. So what we ended up doing is going to Neptune. Well, since most of us couldn't keep a tune because we were like, focusing on high energy and low recordings. And the voices just wouldn't blend. So we had to call it out of tune instead of Neptune. So we renamed the whole planet. Put it in a decree and all, so they changed the name. So now you know that Neptune is not Neptune anymore. It's out of tune because, just to admit it, I was a little fucked up. So, anyways, getting back to wondering why Jupiter stole Saturn's rings. Well, Jupiter didn't steal Saturn's rings. Saturn was so fucking sick of that bitch that he was with. They said, you know what, you can take her and the rings too. And so, I prejudged that and just thought that, maybe something bad had happened. But he was like, sheesh, bitch. And anyways, so we hung out there, got an underground supply of pixie dust. And decided to, go and venture around. And guess what we found? You'll never guess. Did you know that Uranus is actually brown? I mean, looking through the camera, it looked a lot lighter than that. But it's brown. It's wrinkly. I don't understand it. But, we decided to, go through the old warp, and see what was on the other side. Well, we got out there, and it was awful dark in that cave. And we got lost in there. We couldn't find our way out. So we ended up going up, and we took this long, long cave that kept winding back and forth, and I think there was a corn cob, or maybe even just pieces of corn. I think just floated by me. I don't know, I don't know what it was. But anyways, we got bored there. We turned around, we left, come back out, had to have some more pixie dust because that other guy, he stunk, he smelled like shit. So, once we got out back to the ship.
I thought you were alone, though.
Dude, I have an imaginary friend.
Go.
I mean, damn. So, what it is, I went back to Earth, got dropped off in northern Michigan, and I played my Nintendo and my Atari with my Commodore. It's like, I played those for 15 minutes till I'd pull the cartridge out, blow into the Nintendo, and make it work. But it only worked for another 15 minutes, and I'd have to pull it out again. And I'd have to blow it out, like, then slide it in real quick, push it down, wiggle back and forth a little bit, shut the lid, press power, boom. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it worked. Sometimes you had to do another 13, 17 times. But at the end of the day, you know, I was a happy camper. Just like I am right now. It's pixie dust. Well, until next time, bedtime story. Yeah, smoke pixie dust? Oh, did I say smoke? Smoke the old pixie dust. And, dream big dreams. See you then.